Takes a while though. Takes a while. It's a lot of work, just like everything else. Oh yeah, we flipped a set. Didn't mention that, but we did. So let's fucking get some chips. I think here I want to raise this hand. Like I think. I mean, like this seems reasonable. I mean, like I think it's totally reasonable to just call. Oh my gosh, we're running so pits. Like that one actually pissed me off. What the fuck? All right, got a little spot here. All right, look at that. How long did that take? How long did that take? That did not take long. That did not take long. We're about to get this shit in. We're about to get this shit in. Oof, that's brutal. That's brutal. That's a brutal cooler. That didn't last long. That's how the game goes sometimes. Like I didn't even think, like I didn't even cross my mind that like his range would be like that wide. I mean, like he just, you know me. I guess. I don't think he's making money necessarily, but it worked. And like while so like the main thing is like while I think it'd be good to raise with what the fuck? Why is he leading this flop? This is not a flop he gets to lead, by the way. So if you're this guy, don't lead. Not really much of a thing here, I don't think, in anti-games. Oh, that was fucking brutal. Oh man, see, like I don't care about the stakes so much. Like it's like that's a 1K. Like I lose pots in the 5K. It's not the stakes. I don't like getting worked. I mean, we just ripped this on the flop, and like if he folds, he folds. This hand needs like a lot of protection. This hand's like, I mean, you can make, this hand's definitely part of the calling range, and like you definitely call a lot here, but like we just run it with, oh, get that boat. Oh, that's sexy. We like that. We like that. We like that. We don't like this. This is going away. And we like, this is okay. This is okay. We 3-bet pre-flop. I mean, it's not impossible for us to stake American players, so like I appreciate that that you feel that way about it. I think that's awesome, but it is very hard. Like it's very hard for us to stake American players because getting you money is a pain in the ass as well. Like we can just send people stars normally, right? Or party or whatever, but it just gets more complicated otherwise. I think this is a good hand to bluff with, kind of like. Oh, this is... He's not sitting out, right? How did I end up with 6-3 offsuit? This guy limp? I'm talking about this over here. Like, how did I have 6-3 offsuit here against UTG? I guess this guy limped. I'm paying attention over here. We're paying attention over here. Over here is fucking me up. But we're over here. And I'm like, how the fuck do I have 6-3 offsuit against UTG? I guess we're just gonna check this down and hopefully it's like, don't lose. And I guess this one is going in. I mean, like, obviously you can have the king of clubs. Like, obviously that sucks. But I don't think that makes my hand a call. I think that just makes, like, my hand. I think it just sucks you have the king of clubs sometimes. Like, get over it. Quit bitching and put the money in. Let's go. Okay? By the way, that timing, very good for our hand. That timing's very good for our hand. 20, 30, sub 30. We got the call from the 8 of clubs. You guys saw that shit? Oh my god, look at this, guys. I'm not fucking this up every single time today. I think this is really close with 30. This could be like less good. Guys, we have action. We are making moves. I mean, like, a lot of the moves have involved us checking out of this fucking tournaments today. A lot of the moves have involved us checking out. But we are making some moves. We're playing some hands. We are not just rolling over for people, that's for sure. We're gonna roll over here though. Against the 5x 3-bet. This hand's like not part of the mandatory defending strat or anything. Coffee just showed up. Medicine just showed up. Medicine just showed up. I'm gonna have to take a dip. Get up, come back. Good luck, us. Good luck, us. Chocolates too. Wow, we ran into kings, ran into aces. How do we keep running into the nuts? What is this? Like, what are you guys doing to me? You guys are killing me. Like, you can't make this shit up. 9 aces. Like, what the fuck? Like, I love it. Like, it's great. We're running fucking good. We're running fucking good. But, there's a downside. It's hard to bullshit. Small price to pay. Obviously, we're gonna call flop. Here. Oops. Here. We're gonna call flop here. Oh, that's like the not worst turn ever. I don't think this hand gets to be like pure folded here, but it's pretty high frequency folded. We're not gonna hit the small frequency call against the average player because they don't 4-bet enough before the flop. There's the aces. Not a super high frequency turn double barrel. In fact, if you got to map out cards that you didn't really want to see, that would have been like right close to the top of the fucking list. Kind of like this beat, kind of depressing beat, but oh shit. Oh shit. Now we get to do some Omega gangster status shit. I think with these blockers it's this, as far as answers go. You can't have an ace high flush, that's most of his flushes. If he does end up with a boat, it goes in. Like if he has kings or queens, I don't think he calls. Against this bet size, so there's not really an efficiency gap there. Our opponent had ace queen. It's debatable whether or not he calls a jam. He might have. And my sizing might have been bad, but I think out of position that's the right sizing, like with this type of hand most of the time. I know his hand looks strong in like an absolute sense, but on that board, his hand's not like super bladed or anything. All right, let's win the flip. Like, what is that flip? Like, I feel like, why are we flipping and then just dead all of a sudden? Like, how do we flip and then we're just dead? Like, we obviously have a two deuces and out still, but like he has the re-out. Like, what the hell? We don't get a sweat, nothing? All right. Like, why couldn't it just be like 7-6-3 so we get to like, you know, think about it? Or like Jack 4-3 so we get to be like, oh, cool. Just like Ace Jack X and you're just like, fuck. I don't know if I want to run this against the way this range looks. I feel like I end up having no outs. Like I feel like I end up with like an 8% equity situation like way too often here. Even though it's 3 big blinds and you have ace high, this player just has like ace jack a lot and this player has like 9s a lot and that just fucks you. This is a really fucking awkward situation to find myself in. This is going in, so. Like this is awkward because like he doesn't actually have 7 deuce very often pre-flop. So like his range is starting to look more like ace 7. Like he doesn't have 7 deuce, so his value range is like ace 7 and then flushes. And like I don't block any of that. So like this just seems kind of like almost like a fucking stupid call to make. Like I block none of it. I feel like it's just gonna be a better call when I have like, I mean, he has ace deuce though, right? Yeah, fuck. Like, I'd almost feel like I'd rather call there with like ace 10 with the 10 of clubs or something, which I can definitely have, right? Like, I can definitely have that. I can definitely have ace 10, 10 of clubs. Like, why can't I? But, and like, I know that blocks like his 10, 3 of clubs. Like, I know that blocks his flushes, right? But like, as soon as I'm like, oh yeah, he can't have 7 deuce, but he can have ace deuce. And like, with the ace of clubs on the board, you should empty. Like, fuck, okay, fine, I call. And then you lose, and you're like, wish I wouldn't have thought about it so much. So as for the Dan thing, I mean, it's just like, I mean, it's kind of like what Mac's saying, kind of. That's a part of it. Man, we can't win these today. Like, today's just not a day for winning flips. I mean, it's fine, but it would be nice to win some flips. How many times can I re-enter that tournament? Like 15? Here. Oops. Here. Sorry. Here we're gonna jam. Here we have ace jack. We're trying to win a flip this time, and we basically pull it off. And we won here as well. He just folded. Nothing interesting there. All right, so here, it's a close spot too. I kind of want to bluff with the more efficient bluffs, like 7-5, 8-7, something like that. This is just like, I mean, check folding is not great. I'm not like super head over heels in love with it. But I'd rather bluff with like the more efficient ones. Maybe we ask and then we shall receive. Is that how this game works? Fuck, this music's good though. I like this part. This is good. Man, SRX off stream trying to get gangster with me. All right. Okay, yeah, so I'll deal with that question more properly. So, like, people that use preflop solver solutions, they're great. I mean, like, the preflop solver solutions are fine. I'd highly recommend getting affiliated with them. Like, I'd recommend using Range Converter to do that. I think that Range Converter is the best product you can use at the moment. I don't have one, so I'd recommend Range Converter. We were running this, obviously. Gotta win a flip. We gotta win one of these flips at some point for all the chips, or we'll just lose another flip. He's using some material like that, but doesn't really know what they're doing necessarily beyond that. So we've got some action here. Got the top pair over here. We limp pre-flop and check flop. Just gonna check call. I could raise, I suppose, but we're mostly gonna be calling. Table one. Good luck us with queens. Let you guys sweat the run out for a bit. And now over here, like, this just sucks because I'm gonna get snapped a lot by like king high because SRX is like that. But we have a 4 high flush draw and we lose to the 8 high flush draw. So like, it doesn't really matter that he's gonna call me with king jack because he's a super gangster and he's a fucking amazing human. He's just funny as fuck. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna have to jam and he's gonna call sometimes with king 10 offsuit and I know that, but I just lose to 7-8, so I hope he doesn't have king 10. Here we just called 3 streets. Here we called 3 streets and the guy improved. On table one here, we 3-bet and flop the flush. We end up checking this flop a lot. So I wound up checking back a flush, which is okay. Table 4, he's still thinking about it. He's gonna call. Pretty sure he's gonna call. But we made him work for it. All right, we got the fold. I was concerned, obviously. Back to table one with our check back flush. mean, my opponent has a lot of trips combos here. I think he doesn't raise any of them. It's kind of an awkward scenario for me. Yeah, but I mean, it's not that awkward. I just think I have to jam and hope he doesn't actually find folds with Jack X. I should really be doing this with pairs. Fuck. I'm talking about this. All right, let's see if we get called. Can we get called here? We got the fold before. We want to start running good, so that means we get the fold when we're bluffing. We get the call when we're value betting. Let's go. It's a little bit hard for me to bluff. It's not hard. It's just intimidating. It's intimidating to bluff like this because he has such a dense weight of Jack X when he checks. And so if he can find a fold with Jack X, that's not inconceivable. But I mean, you could have an ace. I have no idea what he has. But I think my hand needs to jam because I don't think I get check raised by any worse hands at all. And I think some fraction of Jack X plus a spade just pure calls. So good luck off with queens. Oh, that's one of those good flops. That's one of those good flops. We like that shit. All right, over here. We're obviously not gonna be folding this hand yet. This is turning into way too much poker coaching. I feel like I'm coaching poker way too much. This is way too poker coachy. Somebody should ask me some stupid fucking, ask me some life questions. Let's talk about some other shit. Way too much poker coaching going on. Good luck, us. Get there. Oh, we're starting to get there. Yes. Starting to fucking win. That's what I want to see. Okay. I just want to make sure that I know where the bubble is. I missed the bubble last time, and that's not cool. I missed the bubble last time. I don't really want to do that. I think it's an interesting spot. Obviously, I think it's pretty standard to high frequency fold here, but I think Chrissy has a lead here that forces a call from this hand probably. The way that this range looks. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the risks of doing it, but there are risks. See, and Chrissy's range was weak enough that I don't think I can fold hands like the king queen that I had. Good luck, us. This kind of sucks. You don't like making these calls because people have sixes a lot and shit, but they have Jack 6 offsuit too. Jack 6 suited, sorry, too. And so sometimes you gotta try to get them. Ah, man. We wish we were running a little better today. It's okay. Sometimes you run bad at this game, but we do wish we were running better. It makes it easier to be super pumped when you just run good, but sometimes you just don't run super good. Not bragging or anything. This is what happened. Takes a while though. Takes a while. It's a lot of work. Just like everything else. Oh yeah, we flipped set. Didn't mention that, but we did. So let's fucking get some chips. Yeah, sure. No, I appreciate the question, Mother of Bad Dragons. Sick name, by the way. I like that handle, so that's dope. As far as background and statistics or anything, no. I have a background in making sure you don't go to jail. And that's my background. I think here I want to raise this hand. I think. I mean, this seems reasonable. I mean, I think it's totally reasonable to just call. Oh my gosh, we're running so pits. That one actually pissed me off. What the fuck? Man, that one's super annoying. I made me swallow and everything. Fuck. What's going on today? I mean, sometimes you just run a little salty, but come on. Come on. What the fuck? Oh man. This seems like this most trivial spot, and I should just pure know the answer from the cutoff, but I just don't know I just don't know the answer. I'm not sure if this is it feels like it's got to be king queen, but it feels like there's no fucking way it's king jack from the cutoff. So let's win a flip. Let's get the flip against Lex. Let's get the flip against Lex. This guy just wins all the time. I mean, whatever. I'm sure like there's gonna be 300 people that just pile into here. I'm sure there's gonna be like 300 people that just pile into here and are like, oh my god, Lex beat you in a flip. Like, how'd you jam that hand there? You suck. And I'm not like a qualified, like in the way, like I'm like extraordinarily qualified to do this, like hyper qualified to do this. But like, you know, like to tell you about mindset stuff, I don't know, man. I'm not like I've studied psychology and all of that, like obviously, but I mean, like to me that's obvious because I've had to deal with the same shit. So I mean, like I would learn about it, like learn how motivation works and study how to motivate yourself and pay attention. I would write things down so that you know what sets you off and like what's likely to lead to you slowing down and you backing away from like pushing really hard at what you want. I would say that like the number, like for me, there's a lot of bullshit. And I haven't ever used any of the guys, so I can't tell you like this guy's bullshit or that guy's bullshit. Like I don't know. But to me, there's a lot of bullshit. And the reason there's a lot of bullshit is because you would never know. And like it feels good when you hear that type of advice. But like my thing is primarily just understand yourself. So like whatever that means, like learn how to understand yourself. Good luck us. I mean, we're gonna get called here a lot. We're gonna lose a lot. That's not a good flop. That's not a good turn. That's a bad river. Today wasn't the day that we flip well. So, and we're gonna peel this against that sizing. It did work. Got this. The main thing that sticks out in a staking application to us that separates one person from another is volume. We care the most about volume. We isolated SRX here. Not the greatest flop for a range. We found a 3-bet up here. Player C bets the flop. Bets the turn. And this sucks, but I don't think I should fold with these being the odds. You're over to pair 10s. It's annoying. Shit happens. What are you gonna do? Poor SRX, he ran bad against me today. GG, buddy. You're a savage human, really unlucky. Obviously, if we were deep, I mean, to me it's obvious if I was deep red race, but I'm not, so. Well, hopefully this is bon voyage him and we don't run bad again. Just want to be like, bon voyage, peace, sayonara, see you later. Don't come back, you don't pass go, get the hell out of my house. I win. Oh my god, look at that flop. There we go. Thank you. Before we put the, like as an introduction basically to the video. So I would definitely recommend checking those out for free content that will help you at No Limit Hold'em. It's all me. It's all me. I'm doing everything. So you have to worry about like, you know, some other guy coaching you. It's just gonna be me. And then if you like that, and you want full length stuff where I go through my thought process and how I think about hands and stuff, then that's BBZCoaching.com. I don't want to show the website like I did before. We're gonna stop doing that. But I think a little bit's okay, and like I think that's good enough. All right. All right. I mean, I just think this is like kind of like this is pretty low stakes, so we'll do some things a little different. Good luck us. Like, there's nothing we can do about this. Like, there's nothing that's even remotely close to being able to be done about this. He's gonna have a 4 sometimes. You just like, that's it. I mean, you know, like what are you gonna do? He has a 4. Cry. You can have a 4. You can have not a 4. We hope it's not a 4. It wasn't a 4. We won. Yay. Alright, like readless. Like, you know, it's close to the bubble. People bitch out. Ranges get tighter. There's ICM implications for both of us. Well, I don't even think you guys saw that. Fuck. Sorry, guys. I just was giving myself props for not screwing this up the whole time. But whatever. Now we're here. Very non-GTO. I don't really give a fuck right now. It's not about me losing either. And I'm not gonna explain it. Don't ask. And if it doesn't work, shit happens. I thought that that could happen, and I thought that that would really suck. And like I could call because I block jacks and I block ace queen. But I don't think that like anybody knows how to bet. It's from Greece. I'm actually gonna call. That sucks. I felt like he was bluffing. He just bluffed with a better hand. I mean, I don't really do that very often. Oops. Yeah, it looks silly now, but that's the game. Sometimes you do something because you think a certain thing. And I saw enough to think a certain way. Don't really love it, but I still don't hate it. I kind of feel like I was going to get shown like 10-9 a lot. So. I mean, some people would absolutely hate that, but I think it's better than it looks. I would say that I make take lines like that very, very, very infrequently, but I mean, obviously, it's the first time I've done something like that today. And he was bluffing, but he just had he had a hand that's good to bluff with too. And I made a hand that's kind of good to call with, but loses to that hand. So NH him, but I just thought he was playing in a way that was going to allow me to not fold. I mean, I have a good blocker for that. It's just, sometimes you just get pinched. Sometimes you just run a little salty. Sorry for the low energy, guys. When we win and we're running better, it's a little easier to be super high energy. When you're getting kind of crushed, it's tough. Anybody that knows me really well knows I don't really make plays like that at all, really. That was the fucking guy to do it against. we could definitely call here with the jacks. We could definitely fold here with the ace-2 offsuit. Yeah, we're gonna fold the ace-2 offsuit actually. I think his shove was fine. So as far as like what is, oh my god, we just lost another all in. Busted in 33rd. Sorry guys. Trying. I'm trying. I just watched every single training video on every single site. By the way, this is it, Dreads. I watched every single training video on every single site. And so like you could say that those players coached me. That wouldn't be wrong. Like they did coach me. That wouldn't be a lie. But since then, like if you exclude training sites, no. No one's ever coached me. I didn't have the network. I didn't know who to go to. Even though like I had the training sites, I didn't really know how to contact those people. And I was always broke. I didn't start this game with any money, so. I feel like my blockers should be better when I raise. I feel like this we had to. Trying to think about what the bet sizing should be. I'm not sure this is right. Maybe it's supposed to be smaller than this. I think there's a really good argument for me making it much smaller than this. I think there's a really good argument for me occasionally making it much bigger than this. The stuff that we do, like the primary difference is that like I'm the only person who's producing like content that's like produced that has like a track record of actually producing winning players. And what I mean by that is like everybody else produces content. I'm not saying I'm the only person producing content. And lots of that content is really good. That's true too. But none of those guys, like those guys are all professional poker players who decided to start coaching, and they just have no track record of the way that they communicate the information that they use to play, generating profits for their players. I have the best track record in all of No Limit Hold'em at doing that. And there's nobody else that comes close. Like that's just a fact. So. All right. Well, we're not going to raise when we have the whole board locked. So we're going to call here because it's awfully hard for someone to have something. I don't usually use trips to protect my checking ranges here, so like we're going to use this one though. To prevent uncontrolled use of drugs, they're shown to have positive. Studies have shown to have positive effects. I don't know anything about it. Like I'm not Martha Stewart. Like I don't know something about everything. I know a little bit about a few things. I don't know anything about like the controlled use of drugs. I will say that if you're using them for like. I would say that like as soon as you, I would say this, like this, I believe this like pretty strongly. I would say that as soon as you assign like a really good reason for using something like drugs, I would say as soon as you assign like a really good reason for using something like drugs, I don't know what you're looking for, Wrath of Ram, like I don't know if you're trying to like apply for a coaching job or. But we're pretty, like, we usually hire internally. This is like 40. This is usually like the best answer. It's kind of like awkward, I guess, but like it's still probably my best answer. Yeah, the platform's poker stars though. This is just stars. Hold. Oh my gosh, we just can't win these today. Like it's just an annoying day. Man, yeah, like it is what it is. We just like some days you just can't. Like some days it's just a game. Like you just can't win. You know. Like I feel like today, like I feel like I outplayed almost. I think I played really well today. Like I have no problems at all with how I played. But in spite of the fact that I was running the stream. So like there's a compromise, I think, to some degree, playing, like running a stream and trying to play. But didn't feel like it today. Today I feel like I played all my spots the same way I would have played if I was off stream. BBZ is the only organization that has had the same guy from start to finish and has been at it for the entire time. Honestly, I have no fucking clue if I can felt this hand here against a 6 big blind jam. But it doesn't feel bad, but it doesn't feel, like I don't know the answer. I mean, like, you know, if you're asking me, like, how often do you study your 6 big blind shoves in 2019? Like, not often. Sad face. Oh, and now we get kings. Oh my god. Like, is this a joke? Is this just cruel torment? Like, is this just torture right here? Do I just like punt the stack off and then get dealt kings as torture? That's what this feels like. This is fucking torture. Like, as soon as all the chips go, I get kings? Is that a joke? As soon as all the chips go, I get kings. Oh my gosh. Torture. I mean, it's torture to get kings. How is that even a thing? But it's just like the timing. The timing of being dealt kings. Like, now he has 7s. Okay. Thank God he didn't have the other 7s. I have no idea if this is right or not. I feel like if some guy is like doesn't have a chart up, which I'm pretty sure is not allowed anymore, but if some guy doesn't have a chart up, and he's just like, I know exactly what my 4BB shoving range looks like, just like, doubt it. Like this spot, like, I don't fucking know. I mean, like I have 4 big blinds, I have queen 6 suited, like, whatever. It seems like I'm supposed to run this hand. It doesn't seem close at all to me, but I don't know exactly what my 4 big blind shoving range looks like, if I'm being totally honest with you. Okay, there's the 6. We need another one. I'll take the queen. Oh my god. What if we fucking win this tournament? What if we fucking win? Oh my god, what if we win? What if we just come back? He made like he made some assumptions about how I play. And like it's not horrible. Depends. No, I should have a backup like generator or something. I mean, I used to have like backup internet and everything, but I haven't been playing high stakes regularly enough. But I have second internet that's being worked out right now. Oh, fuck me. Diamonds. Oh my god. 5. Jack. All right, guys. I don't have a plan if I ever go out of energy. Like power. I don't have a backup generator for the house. Not at the moment. So anyways, that's the end of the stream. Good luck, guys. Thanks very much for checking out the stream. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.